Sprinting away from the 800-metre mark, and Civil Rights was slow to go. So was Dance Me Lord. Miss Putin's one of the trailers early on. Ashling is very quick in the early stages. Firm Decisions in the yellow. Crested Eagle is towards the outside. Extracts in the blue, that's on the left-hand side. Then Countess Cartier, a couple of lengths off them. They're followed by Thirstsphere. Then comes Civil Rights. Towards the inside of that one, then Dance Me Lord. Coming to the 400, Ashling's the leader. Firm Decisions trying to put in a claim. Miss Putin's gone to the middle of the track, also trying to run on. Down the inside, Countess Cartier, and Civil Rights is also a big runner. Ashling down the inside of that, Civil Rights, and right on the inside, Countess Cartier. Ashling has won it though. Second is very close. Countess Cartier is involved with Civil Rights. Number 5 will win it, Ashling, and this is for Com Naidu and Roy Moodley, and they win it by about a length. That second place is very close. Nearest us is number 6, Civil Rights, and on the inside, Countess Cartier. Will leave that one to the judges. Civil Rights was slow into stride. So the favourite wins at number 5. It pays up 150. The fourth place will go to Miss Putin. It was sluggish into stride and then moved up and will come on with the outing. Further back was Extract, and then came Firm Decision. So as we look at this, and the winners in the middle of your picture, and that is Ashling the Visionaire, and this is for Summerhill Stud, and near that is Miss Putin and Civil Rights, Countess Cartier, but down to the line, and the winner, number 5, Ashling. Com Naidu, Roy Moodley, tote favourite, and the PA got to 442,000 Rand. Back to the studio.
In the running of the first leg of the place accumulator, a juvenile plate over 800 meters, and Aisling has come through to win. Com Naidu, Donovan Dillon, well done to Summerhill Studs, and of course Roy Moodley. I haven't seen Mr. Moodley in a long time. Well done with this daughter of Visionaire, nicely bred, half sister to Bohica, trained by the Aussies. But first up, well done to Watsida, the winning groom, 1,000 Rand, Hollywoodbets and Gold Circle. Watsila, hearty congratulations, my man. And let's have Donovan Dillon into the office, and had a nice chat to Donovan as he came into the ring stiff yesterday. I mean, you gave that an absolute pearl of a ride in the Guineas, and to go down a short head, but what a ride.
Thanks, Deez, I appreciate it.
And that race, I mean, just talk us through it. You know, I had a chat to a few of the guys, but what you thought of the race in general?
You know, it wasn't a true run race, in my honest opinion. They didn't go all that hard. That's why I was happy to sit where I was. I was going the right fractions. He moved into the straight, and about the 500, I knew I had the front ones at ease, you know, and I let him slide through my hands, and he went through to put the race to bed, but he's still a bit soft. I think he's got a lot of maturing to still do. I think 6 months' time, he'll be probably the right horse to follow. He reminds me a lot of One World. He hasn't got a regression, but he's got that winning formula.
They go for a race like the Derby?
Yeah, 100%. I wouldn't see why not, but he's a classy horse, and hopefully I can stick with him into that.
Okay, great stuff. Thanks for that, Donovan. Last time out, this filly ran her heart out. There was an ejection. It's all history now, but nice to see her come through today and set the record straight and show her ability as she did on debut.
Yeah, 100%. Like Tommy just said, now the gamble paid off. It's never easy running a 2-year-old a week apart, but the way she took her race, she's so composed, this filly. She's got the real mindset of a racehorse, and yeah, she can be difficult at times, but that's just her, and when she runs, she wants to run.
It could be deceiving watching on the monitor, but at the 400, I was actually watching with Com, and I thought she's gonna fold it. She's gonna go backwards.
Yeah, I think she actually wants a bit further in the long run as well. She got a little bit lost coming through the 400, but she only really did her best work the last 50, 100 meters, Deez.
Okay, well done. One on the board. Anything else later on from your side, Donovan?
Deez, I like my horse in the next race. We obviously got Mr. Puller's horse to beat on form, but yeah, we like a little bit of our horse there. And then race 3, we've got a first timer, and then race 5, I've got a first timer with Mr. Humvee. But he's going to be in need of the run, and yeah, then that's it.
Good ride here, Donovan. Well done.
Thank you. Just a big thanks to Commie and to Mr. Moodley. I really appreciate all the support, and long may it continue.
Well done, Donovan Dillon. Let's get Com Naidu in. Com, I relayed your comments to the guys. The one thing that I was concerned about is the length of time between races, which is a week. But you assured me that she's a filly who takes racing well at a very young age.
Yeah, she's quite a solid filly. She did take a run very well. I spoke to Donovan. She was a bit unlucky. Got beat by a nice horse. It was a close race. So I said to Don, she's a little bit hot, and she needs to mature a bit, and she's looking for a bit further. Let's take our chances. It's going to be a lot of first timers. So hopefully, with the experience, we'll get the edge on them. It seemed to have worked out. She was a bit green, and you could see at the line she looked like she was going to go out the back door, but she'll have a break from here. And she's very nicely related. Comes from a good family, and she's a filly that'll go on to win some races.
I'm glad you touched on the family. It's not an exact science, but the way Boyika is flying for the Aussies, that gives you a lot of hope.
Yeah, it does. And I mean, the 3-year-old out of Actor War for Mr. Alexander came out and won in her second start, also in a sprint. So it's quite a nice family, and we're quite excited about her.
Okay, 10 out of 10 for having that bold move to run the filly, and you were spot on with your comments as well. Anything else from your side, Com?
No, that's us, Steve. Just a big thank you to Mr. Moodley. In the time of the lockdown, Mr. Goss had that sale, and he bought us a few horses from there, and she's one that came in that package, and there's some really nice horses. And I want to say thanks and well done to Mr. Goss also. He guided us in the right path with some nice horses, so really grateful. To the team back home, it's a big team effort, and they're doing the hard work, and the results are coming, so just got to keep going.
Okay, well, we got you here, no more runners. I'm a guy with stats and numbers, and I always keep an eye on logs, etc. You're doing well this season, Com.
Yeah, Dees, we've got some nice horses at the moment after a while, and it's going okay. It's this game is quite hard. You never stay on top all the time, but thank God it's going well, and we'll continue.
You get to chat to Mr. Moodley, pay him our best, give him our regards. I haven't seen him in a long, long time. He may have a good filly on his hands here.
Yeah, well, we'll do, and just big thank you to him and his family. They've always supported me, and can never be grateful and thank him enough for the support. To our sponsors, Hollywood, thank you.
Feet up, relax in the aircon, Com, you got the day off.
Thanks, man.
Okay, well done to Com now to 5, 6, 3 and 12. Up next, it's the big one. It's the Pick 6, which will begin. Well, there's new times now. I'm sure Craig will keep you posted with that. But race 3 will be the Pick 6. Up next, the big one.